Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your mid-July 2022 monthly tarot reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Okay, so we are looking at what is coming up for you guys for the rest of July. You have the Eight of Swords crossed by the Emperor, and then you have the Seven of Wands at your foundation. Okay, Libra. What does Libra have coming up? Looking at the rest of July, please. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords in the recent past. We have the Two of Wands crowning you. So lots of swords here, Libra. So just be aware that you're definitely going to have a tendency to overthink. Some of you definitely have been dealing with this for a little while. And then you have the Ten of Wands in the near future. Your power is the Queen of Pentacles, which is great. This is how you're showing up here in the reading, Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, if you've been maybe dealing with some sleepless nights, repetitive thoughts, you're definitely going to be able to ground yourself and get a hold of those thoughts here. You're definitely going to be able to, for some of you, maybe even conquer your fears. Next, I'm looking at how others are viewing you. You have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart. Next, I'm looking at hopes and fears. Far too many. We have the Queen of Swords there, but far too many. Let's see. Libra. Hopes and fears for Libra. We have the Six of Pentacles. All right, so now we just need an outcome. So this is energy that you will experience at the end of July going into August. You have the Six of Cups. All right. 2 6s, this is great because this unbalanced energy is definitely going to subside. Look at this. The overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely going to feel more grounded, more balanced. For some of you, this is even financially here. I'm definitely reading for some of you where you may be working more hours, or maybe you've picked up like a side job. Okay, some of you may travel for work. You have the King of Pentacles, you have the Six of Swords. If I keep going, you have the Devil. So some of you definitely may have Capricorn in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. Oh, look at that. Yeah. For some of you Librans, this is a very ambitious energy. You're very, very ambitious when it comes to you moving up within your career, when it comes to maybe you making more money. You have the Four of Coins. It's actually in the reverse. So if you were blocked maybe at work or within your career, if there was some sort of blockage or restriction, I see you moving past it. If there was some sort of unhealthy, maybe connection, or for some of you, this could even be like a behavior, some sort of unhealthy pattern that you were dealing with, I see you moving past that. I see you letting go. And this could even be, for some of you, letting go of like a toxic social circle. This is a lot of anxiety. I mean, it even could be that for some of you, the people that are around you, they're like causing you anxiety. That's really what I'm getting. And so, yeah, some of you are definitely maybe reevaluating your social circle here, the people you hang out with. The King of Pentacles is a leader. The King of Pentacles has money. Some of you, you're doing quite well. So just make sure that the people that are around you are true, are real, and that they're not trying to use you or anything like that. Some of you, though, are trying to move up within your career, and that's the challenge here, mid-July. This could be with a promotion or a raise. Many of you, I mean, this is where your focus is at, which is career, money. I don't really see you focused on love whatsoever. This is you worried about making money, feeling more secure. Some of you trying to advance. There's a lot of fear and there's a lot of worry. There's a lot of overthinking. And the challenge mid-July is for you to control your thoughts. I could even be reading for some Librans where you may care too much about what others think around you. That's not all of you. But for some of you, that's what this is. And if not you, this could be someone that you're dealing with. You may have a friend, you may have someone around you that maybe cares far too much about what others think. This could be someone you're trying to protect. For some of you, you have this very protective energy here at your foundation. 7 of Wands. If something has been very difficult, very stressful, possibly even a nightmare for some of you, this is you taking the high road with the 7 of Wands. It's also you having some sort of advantage. You know what you want. You're not backing down. This is you actually fighting your fears. Be careful of paranoia. Not all of you, but you know, maybe you need to talk to someone. It could be this Emperor. It could be your father. It could be your boss. That may be all that's needed, is maybe a conversation. This could be something that you're planning on doing, but having to overcome these fears. Yeah, I'm definitely reading for some of you where you're maybe trying to advance within your career. And so this could be you getting ready to maybe talk to your boss, to talk to someone, talk to a business partner. This is you getting ready. And I see you having a lot on your plate. Some of you have a lot of responsibilities. I am definitely reading for some of you where you have a lot of financial responsibilities. So with the Emperor in this position, I could be reading for some Librans where maybe you're divorced, maybe you have kids, maybe you pay alimony, whatever it is. There's a number of financial obligations here. But we see you mid-July looking at some options. Options as far as maybe taking the pressure off, taking some of the burden off here, Libra. For some of you, this is a lot of fear, a lot of worry that's weighing heavily. So really just be aware. Maybe needing to talk to someone. Ask for help. Or if somebody around you is experiencing this, maybe you can help them. You know, if you have any sort of dead weight, anything that you can release that's no longer serving you. You know, this is the time to do that. In the position of your power, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So you know your worth. Again, very focused on finances, career. If you don't work, this is the home. This is family matters. Some of you may actually work from home. You have a lot on your plate. You have a lot that you have to do. And you may be working with a particular person. And there's a lot of worry here. There's a lot of worry around this partnership. Or just around you feeling more secure. That's the goal. I think that you're trying to advance. And that's really what you want, to feel more secure. And we see you working. We see you working hard. At this time, you definitely could be maybe entering into some sort of agreement. You may be signing something, but I really feel like you're being viewed as a team player. At this time, you could be getting help, and I think that that's definitely advised. If you are the Emperor, let's, just keep it real. The Emperor is someone who's very set in his ways, his or her ways. And so you may not want to accept help. You may not want to ask for help. And so this is you working with others here at this time. I think that's the way to go. That's the way to ease this pressure. It's also a way for you to share, some of these responsibilities. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles coming up in the reading. And the way that I read, yes, of course, this could be your person, your significant other. Maybe they're an earth sign. But for many of you, this is most likely someone that you're working with on the business front, on a project, something like that. Could be a family member for some of you, could be your father even. You have the Six of Pentacles here in the hopes and fears. So hoping that maybe this person backs you, hoping to advance. If this is a love relationship, again, just make sure that, the people that you have around you are true, are real, that they want you because of you, and they love you for who you are, and not, you know, what you bring to the table. You know, it could be that your person is very focused on their career and, you know, material possessions. You may be as well, and you know, this could be something that's very beneficial for both of you. You have the Six of Pentacles in this position, so you may want reciprocity here. You may be looking for a deeper connection, someone that you actually can have a lot of fun with. That sort of connection where you feel like you've, you know, always known that person. Some of you want a soulmate relationship. You want something real. You want to have maybe a more playful relationship. You want to be happy. You have the Six of Cups here going into August. And so if you are partnered with someone, I think that you guys definitely are going to be having some fun here at this time. But this is the end of the month. I think that for, you know, a large portion of July, your focus is on finances. Your focus is on work, really. And your person might be, you know, right there with you, very focused on business matters. But, you know, this is nice energy. I will clarify. A child also could be significant here at this time. All right, let's do some clarifying. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords. It was the first card out. So let's see, what is the Eight of Swords for Libra? Some of you are dealing with an Aries. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. You also have the Eight of Cups, but this card was not upright. These were. Yeah, so this is definitely negative thoughts going round and round. What's needed, and this may be the challenge, Libra, is you taking back your power, stepping into this power, and freeing yourself from this, breaking the cycle. That's really what's needed. I think you will. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female. I think that you will. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands at your foundation. You may be working with an Aries. You may be working with someone. Maybe you feel stuck with someone who's naive. But let's see, what is the Seven of Wands? The Moon. This was you fighting your fears prior. Fighting your fears. Conquering your fears, really. And so you have to do that again. But you will, with this energy, you will. Let's see. Please clarify the Two of Wands. You may be looking at two paths, you know, maybe going around this again. So, you know, if something's on repeat here, that could be one of the paths. Do I repeat this cycle all over again? Or do I open a new door and move forward down a new path? Do I invest my time and energy into something else? It won't be the easiest, but, you know, which choice is best for me? Queen of Rods. So there you go. That could be an Aries that you're working with. You may definitely step into your power and be bold and make a decision. And that's it. The Queen of Rods takes action. Yeah, lots of feminine energy here. We have the Empress, could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. But yeah, look at this. We have the Three of Coins, Two of Rods here. So this is you maybe agreeing to something here. This could be a business partner that you're working with, that you're agreeing with here. More towards the end of the month. Could be making some plans here. Could be with another woman for some of you. But this also could be, for those of you that work at home, this could be anything involving maybe the kids. Could be making some plans here for a child or your children. Let's see, what is the Six of Cups? Wow. So a Capricorn definitely may be significant. A Leo definitely may be significant. But what's interesting is I just did the Aquarius read, and they actually had Strength crossed by the Devil, which was at the heart of their spread. And so it's quite the combination. You don't see this combination too often. And so you may have Aquarius in your chart, Libra, or you may be dealing with an Aquarius, but just be careful that you don't have a negative influence around you or your children. Just be careful, because this could be a negative influence. This can be a temptation. This can be someone from your past that's trying to pull you back in. You or the person that you're dealing with may be very reliant upon you or your connection. Someone may have, you know, some sort of issues. Could be an addiction. So needing to resist the urge, resist the temptation. For some of you, this is an ex that's coming back in or trying to come back in. But this is a rejection. Wow. So Judgment is a bonus card, guys. I didn't even see it come out. And so it must have came out when I pulled Strength and the Devil. I didn't even see it, actually. So this is a bonus card. But it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is how you're showing up. There's a lot of just amazing feminine energy here. I see very much in your feminine power. You know your worth. Some of you, I mean, at this time, you're looking good, you're feeling good. And maybe, you know, maybe you've recovered from something in the past. This could be you physically recovering. But this is you very much in your feminine power here. And you could be making a very important decision here. Do you revive something? Do you breathe life back into something here? The devil could be trying to pull you back in. So again, do you want to go around this merry-go-round again, or do you want to open a new door? I am without a doubt reading for some Librans where you're opening a new door, and it could be with a King of Pentacles, could be with an Emperor, definitely. Now, some of you may have felt judged, or you could have judged another. And there could be some sort of deception here with the moon and the devil showing up. Someone could have lied. So if you did judge another, was it based on facts, knowledge, facts, truth? I mean, what was this about? So I think that this is maybe an awakening for some of you. Maybe you're realizing something. This energy definitely will shift. But yeah, the devil could be trying to pull you back in. And so you definitely have a decision to make. Let's pull you an additional guidance card, Libra. Looking at the rest of July. All right, so I'm going to go with the card that's upright. And it's number 35, Angels of the 7 Chakras, Power, Truth, and Connection. There's definitely a connection here. Could even be a number of different connections. A past connection for some of you, and then possibly a new connection with an Emperor. But I think that you just went through something. You're just coming out of something, Libra. You're just dropping this baggage. And so I feel like when the time is right, you will move down this brand new path. When you're ready, you have to overcome this energy first. But I do see you doing that. I definitely see you finding balance. All right, let's take a look at your love life, specifically for Libra. Looking at the rest of July, please. We see you very protective prior, but we also see you very confused with the moon. Not all is known. There's some fear. This can be you maybe fighting your intuition, not listening to your intuition. Letting fear get the best of you instead. Yeah. So looking at love life, we do have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, which is exactly what I was just talking about. That's the challenge. Stepping into your power or taking back your power. Overcoming these fears. And then later on, at the end of the month, you have this temptation, or this urge, can also be a negative influence that's coming in. Don't let it trigger you. Many of you will reject this temptation. All right. Let's look at career for Libra. Okay. So I'm going to go with the one that's on top. And it's quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. I think that this resonates so much because we see you loving yourself in the near future. We see you dropping this heavy load. Some of you may be asking for help. And I think that, you know, those of you that are going to ask for help, I think that I am definitely reading for some of you where you definitely may not like asking for help. Definitely not. Some of you may be parents and maybe, you know, maybe that's just something you don't like to do. But I do see you definitely recharging your batteries here. I definitely see you more focused on yourself and putting your needs first, which is great. And some of you do need a break from work. So maybe taking a little vacation, even if it's like one day, having a long weekend, something like that, that's being advised. Definitely needing to recharge. And if you sit in a higher level position, maybe you can, you know, share some of those responsibilities, Libra. All right, let's see what signs you're dealing with. We have water and we have Virgo. So a water sign or a Virgo may be significant. We have a lot of earth here, so a Virgo definitely may be significant. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. And of course, make sure you are subscribed. If you're interested in having a private reading for the month of July, I am running a special. This is only in the month of July. My 30-minute readings are 25% off. I've also added new options to my online shop. So if that's something that interests you, my website is linked down below. Also, guys, go check me out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on TikTok. But just make sure that you're only clicking on the links that I provide and nobody else, guys. Nobody else. A lot of fakes out there. All right, Libra, I hope that you find this reading helpful. Have a great month.